Hey guys, I'm back here again for a new thoughts video, and in this video, I'm going to be giving my thoughts on a Christmas movie. Now, yeah, I know that it is after Christmas, but I wasn't able to talk about this movie before Christmas, and I still wanted to talk about it, just for anybody who hasn't seen it. You can add it to your watch list for next Christmas. But in this video, I'm going to be giving my thoughts on a sequel to one of the greatest Christmas movies of all time, and that is A Christmas Story Christmas. Now, this movie came out in 2022, and it came out on whatever Warner Brothers streaming services, and I wasn't able to see it because I don't have Warner Brothers streaming service. I only have Netflix, so I was not able to see this when it came out. However, they did play it on TNT before Christmas, and I personally really enjoyed this sequel. I thought for a sequel to a movie that came out in the 70s, I thought this was really good. There is kind of a new trend out now of a lot of these legacy sequels where they will do a sequel to a movie years after the original, and some of them are pretty good. Of course, they did Halloween 2018, but then some of them are not. This one I thought was actually really, really good and really well done. The main reason why I was excited to see it was that they actually got the original cast back from the movie. They got Peter Billingsley to come back to play Ralphie. They got the original actor who played Randy. Ralphie's two friends, Swartz and Flick are back. They even had the two bullies come back for this one as well. And I wasn't surprised that they all came back for it because I know that they all still talk to each other and are still in contact. There actually is a website on and a Facebook group called A Christmas Story Family, which was actually started by the actor who played Grover Dill, the little bully in the movie, and he basically created this website for all the original cast members to come together and do autographs. I've gotten several autographs from the page, like I don't know if you guys can see it, but I got Ralphie's autograph right there, and then Randy right there, and I also got one from Swartz, it was really cool that they all just came back and did that for the fans. And they also do like viral meet and greets and stuff like that. So it was really, really cool. I really wish more cast members of movies would do this. So they have all had they've all been in contact for the last few years. So when I found out that they were all coming back to do an actual sequel to A Christmas Story, I thought that was really awesome. And it got me excited to see it. Now, this isn't the first Christmas Story sequel to come out. The first one to come out was called A Summer Story, and that came out in the 80s. And I haven't seen that one, but I have heard from some fans that it's pretty good. And then in the mid-2010s, they came out with A Christmas Story 2, which I have not seen, and I've heard is actually pretty bad. But so I was really glad that, they actually came back and did a actual proper sequel to the original movie. And like I said, they got most of the actors back. The only actress who unfortunately could not come back was the actress who played Ralphie's mother in the film. Unfortunately, she got sick before they started filming this one, which is pretty sad that she was, because she was one of the only actresses that unfortunately could not come back to be in this one, and unfortunately she did pass away shortly after this film came out, so it is, kind of sad that she was unfortunately not in this one, but they did get Julie Haggerty to play the mother in the new film, and she's been in a lot of movies, so, even though it was sad that the original actors couldn't be in it, Julie Haggerty, I thought, did a really great job. Now, the story basically revolves around Ralphie, and he wants to give his he's got a wife and his kid and two kids, a son and a daughter, and he wants to give them a great Christmas like the ones that he experienced when he was a kid. And I think a lot of parents can relate to that. I think that, a lot of parents, every Christmas, they try to strive to give their kids the type of Christmases that they had when they were kids. So, it's a really relatable story. for a lot of parents. I'm not a parent, but I do know that there's a lot of parents that, they want their kids to feel the magic of Christmas and just to be able to enjoy it the way that they did when they were younger. But unfortunately, Ralphie gets a phone call from from his mother, and he finds out that his father had passed away. And so what Ralphie and his family decide to do was they decide to go back to Ralphie's old childhood home and spend that Christmas with his mother. Now, I didn't look it up, but I don't know if the house that they filmed it in was the original house, but it looks like the original house. Like the front of it is almost identical, and the inside of it just looks so close to the original house. So I mean, it might be the original house, it might not be. I'm sure someone in the comments will tell me, but basically it's just him going back to his hometown and just trying to be there for his mother, and trying to give his kids a good Christmas. And while he's there, he ends up meeting up with all of his, his old friends. Of course you got, Schwartz, and you got Flick, is in this one. And the movie has a lot of nice flashbacks to the original movie and a lot of callbacks to the original movie. You could really tell that they wanted to make this the best sequel that they could for the fans. And I really think that they did. There is a few things about it that, I thought that I didn't really like. There was a few slapstick comedy in it that I wasn't too big into, but the original one did have slapstick comedy in it as well. But other than that, I thought this was a really, really great sequel. For especially a sequel that was made so many years ago, from a movie that was made so many years ago, and you could really, really tell that they really, really cared about giving the fans the best sequel that they could. And this wasn't like a cash grab or anything like that. You could really tell that they really tried their best, and I think that the reason why is because they had the original cast back, and they knew what the fans wanted. And they really, really delivered, I think. I think that this was a really, really great, legacy sequel, if you want to call it that. And it's definitely one that I think that more people should see. If you're a fan of the original Christmas Story, then this one is the one that you should see. Like I said, there is a few other Christmas Story sequels that have come out. I have not seen them, but if you're someone who saw A Christmas Story 2 and you weren't a fan of it, which I've heard a lot of people are, give this one a chance, because this one is a true sequel to the original. And, like I said, there was so many, throwbacks to the original movie, and you could really tell that they really tried to make this the best Christmas Story sequel for the fans. And I really think they did. So yeah, guys, if you have not seen A Christmas Story Christmas, then I recommend putting it on your watch list next year. Like I said, it was streaming on whatever Warner Brothers streaming site is. But I did get it on DVD. It was on Amazon. I don't think it's on Blu-ray. Amazon didn't have it, but I am glad that I got a physical copy of it, because, like I said, I don't have Warner Brothers streaming service, so I probably wouldn't be able to watch it unless they played it again on TNT next year. But if you have not seen A Christmas Story Christmas, I definitely recommend it. If you're a fan of the original movie, then I really do recommend it. I thought they did a really, really good job. You could really tell that they really cared about the original film, and they wanted to make the best sequel that they could for the fans. And I think that they did. I think this is probably the best that they can do. And I thought it was really good. I really did. So anyway, guys, if you have seen A Christmas Story Christmas, let me know down below in the comments what your thoughts on it was. I personally really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really great, legacy sequel. And yeah, like, this is how I think that a legacy sequel should be. It should be a movie that they make for the fans of the original. And they try to please them as much as they could, and I think that they really did. I thought this was a really great sequel. So yeah, if you have not seen it, definitely put it on your watch list for next Christmas. If you have seen it, let me know down below. What are your thoughts on it? Did you enjoy it? Did you think it was a good sequel and worthy of, you know, the fans of the original movie? Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Like I said, I know it is after Christmas, but I still wanted to get this video out because I personally thought this was a really good movie, and I just wanted, you know, people to know about it if you don't know about it, because I thought it was really good. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. As always, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram and Facebook, my links are always down below. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one.